In the stillness of the pre-dawn hours, atop a cliff overlooking a narrow strait, Sergeant Jake Holloway lay prone, his rifle perfectly still. The only sound was the faint rustle of leaves in the cool breeze. He had been here 4 hours, his eyes never straying from the scope. Focused on the dark waters below, intelligence had reported a critical arms shipment arriving under the cover of night, transported by a small, inconspicuous boat. It was Holloway's mission to ensure it never reached its destination. He had one shot to make a difference. The minutes ticked by slowly. Holloway's muscles ached, but he ignored the discomfort. His mind trained for patience. Every shadow and ripple in the water played tricks on his eyes, but he maintained his focus, breathing slow and steady. Suddenly, a faint silhouette emerged in the distance. The boat, barely a speck in the growing light, moved silently through the water. Holloway adjusted his scope, his heartbeat steadying as he zeroed in on his target. Through the lens, he could make out the outline of the boat and its lone occupant, a figure shrouded in darkness. Holloway tracked the boat's movement, calculating the distance and wind speed with precision. He had to wait for the perfect moment. When the boat was close enough, but not too close to raise suspicion, the boat glided closer, unaware of the death that watched from above. Holloway's finger tightened around the trigger, his breath slowing to a near halt. He waited, a predator poised for the kill. When the boat reached the predetermined mark, Holloway exhaled gently and squeezed the trigger. The silence shattered with the sharp crack of his rifle through the scope. He saw the boat jerk violently as the bullet found its mark. The figure slumped, the boat drifting aimlessly. Holloway watched for a moment longer to ensure the target was neutralized. Satisfied, he dismantled his rifle with practiced efficiency, leaving no trace of his presence. As the first light of dawn began to break, he slipped silently into the forest, his mission complete. The narrow strait returned to its serene state, the only sign of violence a drifting boat, now an empty vessel on a quiet sea.